everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Well, the UPS guy just got here, and it's a real exciting day because I opened this box, started to pull everything all out, and this is going to be our new clothes washer. We're going to use it for washing the towels and the things here at the show. So basically what you have is a tub with some instructions, a drain tube, hand crank, and a couple of hitch pins, real small little hitch pins. Now I pulled it out and I looked at the instructions, and I can't wait to supercharge it. My plan is I'm going to take a rotisserie motor off a barbecue grill, and since this is square already, I'm going to hook it up and make it electric. But for now, we're going to try it right as is out of the factory. So it looks to me like they made the mold off of an LP gas tank for a barbecue grill. That's kind of the way it looks to me. It has a drain on the bottom, it has arms sticking out each side, and that's what the inside looks like. Okay. Inside the drain there is a spring-loaded piston so that when you put the drain hose in and you twist, it'll stay in and it'll drain. My plan for this is to cut it off, put a 90 on it, put on a drain cock tee, and maybe a hose on it. So we'll see where that goes. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and go to the next step here in the instructions, which is going to be to put this little rascal together. So it looks to me like there's no right or left side that I see, and I looked at the directions, didn't see any right or left side, so put a side on and put a pin on to hold it, just like that. And I'm on a slippery table here, might have to get a little something to keep this from moving around. I have this material that goes underneath your cutting board to keep your cutting board from moving around. I think this will help us with this project. Just like that, help to keep things from moving around. It's rubber. So that's that side. Now there's legs. The legs appear to both be the same with suction cups. It doesn't appear that there's any front or back. It looks like that's the bottom, and you literally just put the three little tabs in the slot and give it. So let's go ahead and do the back side. Now let's get this side in. The smooth side goes out the way it looks. So this will go through the barrel shaft. Just get these in the hole here. Pretty simple so far. And then we have the handle that goes on. It's a square shaft, so the handle goes on just like that. And another hitch pin. You push in like this. It's kind of neat that it's made where you can take it apart. Here, see the drain goes in like this. That's where the drain goes in. Now, here's the lid. This is supposed to be a new and improved component of this. What happens is the old lids leaked, so they changed and made this lid spring-loaded, and it has a little top lever just like a thermos, and you put it on, and then you can give it a turn. After you give it a turn, you can just close it and it'll lock down. So, the other thing I was looking at is the balance. How is the balance on this thing? Looks like they have it to make it where it stands up. I guess the heaviest part is on the bottom. Because you got to put water in this, and you don't really want this thing moving all over the place when you put water in it. So the suction cups, they stick down to the table. Looks like they're stuck there. Then you have to put in the detergent. And I read the detergent for what I'm using here, it's about 1/4 of a cup. I must confess, when I bought this, I did some research online on the internet, and it said less soap is better than more. So there we go. Any kind of laundry detergent. Didn't say you had to use anything specifically. Now we have to put some water in here. Let's see how that works. I also remember seeing that it said to put the water and the detergent in first before you put the clothes in. Got to do another one. Here's another container of water. So I live in a condo, and even though there's a washer and dryer downstairs, I've never used it. Because I send my clothes out to be washed. And they don't come back for a week. So really, this is going to be really nice because I can wash these jackets more often and I can wash the towels more often. I'm going to use, for a stir stick, the drain tube. I think that's a combination tool is what we would call that. Those of us in the engineering business, my son will laugh at that. And then here's a dirty towel. We'll just throw on a dirty towel. Here's some more dirty towels. Over here, they're just kitchen towels, but I'm doing a little bit of a ringer. I have an oven towel. So these little washcloths, I buy them at the dollar store. I normally use them and throw them away. I don't wash them. I want to see if it gets clean, and I want to see if the other towels get clean and that they don't get dirty from the dirty towel. Okay, now right now I have almost half on the water. I could very easily put this in the bathtub and use the remote shower head, probably unscrew it and just use the hose to fill this thing up. Or if you're using this in a camper, you could put it in the shower of your camper and use your shower head. So I put that on and I turned it and it locked. And then you put it down like that. Then we're supposed to turn this thing for about 2 minutes. And being that I cook, I just so happen to have a timer. So we'll just go ahead and go 2 minutes. Say start. I want to be fair to the product. I know some of the reviews said the drain may drip a little bit the first time until the washers get wet. Supposedly what happens with this thing is it builds pressure inside between the hot water and the detergent, and it emulsifies. I'm holding on to it, but it's really gripping onto this marble countertop. Well, there you go. There's your timer. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it back to the sink. One of the things I noticed that they did was they put the drain on the same side as the handle crank. So if you're right-handed, you're going to want to put this on the left-hand side of your sink. If you're like my son, you want to put it on the other side of the sink. I'm going to take the lid off. Oh, that was certainly vacuum sealed, wasn't it? That was interesting. You hear that explosion? Water looks dirty. I have fresh water here. And I have another bucket, which we could use for the fun of it, to see what the water looks like when we drain it. So this goes in, there's a slot. And then you turn it, and it snaps into place like that. And as you can see, it drains it. Then, supposedly, when you pull this off, because it's spring-loaded, it's not supposed to do a lot of leaking. So I'm going to put my towels back in. I have my clean, fresh water. I think I kind of figured something out. Put it in your bathtub. Don't put it on your kitchen counter. I'm spilling water. Put your lid on, give it a turn till it locks in place. Lock down that. Here we go. Here's the seal again. Ooh, yes, that definitely is under pressure. Now, I can move it back a little bit if I want. Put my drain on it. Matter of fact, here's my water. It's a little dirty. It's a little cloudy. And these clothes, or whatever you pull out of here, they say you have to wring them out anyway before you hang them up. Under the light, for a kitchen towel, looks clean. Just hanging here to dry. Another one. You know, the only time I get spots on this is like spaghetti sauce or something like that, but you know, I try to use paper towels so I don't destroy my towels, but you know, these are disposable. These pretty much you just use and throw away. Buy them at the dollar store. You don't feel bad when you gotta throw them away. And you can find places to hang up your towels. Let them drip dry. One of the things I thought of is you could put them on a coat hanger, especially if you have plastic coat hangers, and hang them in the shower. Let them drip dry. Or you can put them outside. I mean, this one here is real clean. This came out really clean. That was a pretty dirty towel. Okay, here's the oven one. Still got some spots on it. You know, it needs to be cleaned with bleach, but to be honest with you, looks pretty good. I'm gonna say this thing works. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it works. I'm happy with it. It was worth the money. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the thumbs up if you think it's cool, if you like it, if you think it works. Whatever, click that thumbs up so I get an idea of what you guys are thinking. So, see you next time. Goodbye for now.